In this video, we're going to learn how to form the present and imperfect subjunctives. It corresponds to Oxford Chapter 34. This is the second of 3 videos. In dealing with subjunctive forms, you'll have to learn new ways to put verbs together. For the subjunctive, the good news is that stems and endings are very much like those in the indicative. What will be new is we're going to learn new ways to join these stems and endings together. So each tense of the subjunctive, this is exceedingly important right here, will have what I call a key to its formation. One of the things that you need to memorize is this key for each tense. You know the key, you know how to form the tense. If you don't know the key, you'll be lost. So let's start with the present tense here. The present tense is formed in this way. You start with the present stem. You have special linking vowels that we will talk about in a minute, and then your personal endings, which are for the most part normal, same ones you use in other places, except in the first person singular you have m, mst, mustisnt, instead of ost, mustisnt. The trick is knowing what vowel to put in, and to do that you need to know what conjugation the verb is, and you need to know the key. Here's the key that you need to learn. Memorize this sentence. Let's eat caviar. Some of my classes in the past have not really known how to spell caviar, so they like to put flawia there instead. So let's eat flawia if you prefer. A little crude, but there you go. The trick here is to understand the order of the vowels in this sentence. Note that the first vowel, the vowel group in the sentence is an E. Then the second vowel group is EA. The third vowel group is A, and the last vowel group is IA. So E, EA, A, and IA. The order of those gives us the linking vowels for each conjugation. E is for the first conjugation. EA is the linking vowel for the second conjugation. A is third, and IA, the last in that sentence, is for both third IO and fourth conjugations. So let's see how this works. If we have a first conjugation verb then, okay, our linking vowel, as we said, is going to be E. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have par E, start with my E, and then my ending is an MST. So first is going to be parem. And the second one, my vowel is going to be E there. In fact, let's put E's in all of these. So the good news about the subjunctive is that these vowels go all the way through. There's no variation in vowels. Okay? And so I start with my stem. I've got my linking vowel now, and then I go with my M, S, T, moose, tis, nt. And there I have it. Parem, pares, paret, paremus, paretis, parent. Right? When you see these in action in a Latin sentence or in a Latin reading, they're going to look a little weird. And that weirdness is an indication that maybe you should start thinking, oh, wait a minute, that's subjunctive. Here's the second conjugation. Don't know what's up with that, but there you go. So EA are our vowels. Okay, linking vowel all the way through, put my EA. I've got my stem there for moneo everywhere. Okay, so my stem, my linking vowel, and then I put my M, S, T, moose, tis, nt. And there I have it. Moneam, moneas, moneat, moneamus, moneatis, moneant. It's going to look weird, and that EA is a dead giveaway that you've got something subjunctive. Notice that up here in the first conjugation, this E can now mean a lot of different things. So we'll try to straighten those out as we go. Why don't you try doing the third conjugation, rego. Okay? The vowel is A. So why don't you do it? Find a piece of paper, jot it down. Pause the video if you need to, because I'm going to start. Regam, regas, regat, regamus, amus, regatis, regant, regam, regas, regat, regamus, regatus, regant. If you're very attentive, you might note this might be causing you problems because this is the same form that you'd see in the future. Although in the future it's going to be regam, reges, reget. So sometimes it's a little bit confusing, but we're not going to worry about it right now. You try capio. Capiam, capias, capiat, capiamus, capiatis, capiant. Right? And then audio works much the same way. Audiam, audias, audiat, audiamus, audiatis, audiant. Get rid of those hyphens, make it look nice. And there's your subjunctive. To be. The rule doesn't apply for the verb to be. What happens in to be is we have a stem that's si. So in the first person singular, instead of sum, it's going to be sim. And then you're going to have the same stem throughout. So this is simply to be memorized. Sim, sis, sit, simus, sitis, sint. Sim, sis, sit, simus, sitis, sint. Most of the time in the present subjunctive, you're going to be translating it with the helping verb may. So audiamus then would be we may hear or may we hear. Let's go into the imperfect now. The imperfect subjunctive is formed by adding personal endings to a stem which is formed from the infinitive. So here's your key right here. Memorize this. The key to the imperfect, infinitive plus endings. So in our first conjugation, parare is our infinitive. We're just going to add endings to it. Pararem, parares, pararet, pararemus, pararetis, and pararent. Pararem, parares, pararet, pararemus, pararetis, pararent. Okay? Very often a dead giveaway that you're going to have the imperfect subjunctive right there. We'll move up. Why don't you try the second conjugation and the third conjugation? Here I go. Monerem, moneres, moneret, moneremus, moneretis, monerent. Okay. Now for the third conjugation, same way, regurem, regures, reguret, reguremus, reguretis, regurent. Third AO and fourth, go for it. Here I go. Caparem, capares, caparet, caparemus, caparetis, caparent. Okay, and the fourth, audirem, audires, audiret, audiremus, audiretis, audirent. So this is the imperfect subjunctive here. So this is the subjunctive, the indicative of this would be bam, bas, but. In the subjunctive, we go infinitive plus ending. This still works for the verb to be. Let's get rid of this fourth conjugation. The irregular verb to be The infinitive of that is going to be SA. The subjunctive is going to be, guess what? SM, and all the way through. SS, esset, essemus, essetis, and essent. The imperfect subjunctive we often translate with the helping verb might. So audioremus, under some circumstances, would be we might hear. So here's the summary. We haven't really talked about what they're used for. We haven't talked a whole lot about how they're translated, but not to worry right now. What you really need to know about how to form them are these keys. And the keys to each tense is subjunctive. In the present, let's eat caviar, or let's beat Flawia, or eat Flawia, if you want. The key to the imperfect, infinitive plus ending. Remember these for class next time. Thank you very much.